Do you know what this name stands for? Flebi? Well, obviously, it says here folding light e-bikes. All right, as you may also know, that electric bikes are really commonality nowadays. So what I got here is a folding light electric bikes. Okay, so it's not only electric and it's not gonna be folded only, but it is also lightweight. So it is called folding light e-bikes. All right, so as what you can see in here, I'm trying to take out this folding light e-bikes or electric bikes from the trunk of my car in here, and I'm trying to like open it up and inspect on whatever possibilities that this folding lightweight electric bike can do for us. Okay, so come join me then in unraveling the possibilities of taking into this particular e-bike. Right, so as what you can see obviously in here, it can be folded into three main parts. The seat can be added and adjusted into the bike as well. All right, and you can also have that one then its handle and its maneuver parts. So what I got here is a Flebi Supra 2.0, right? So it's a model and category of the Flebi that is in the Supra category. So it's I got here it's a Supra 2.0. So what's fascinating about this bike is that it's not only folding, it's not only light, but it's also electric. So it's like three categories put into one. All right, so you've got a folding bike, you've got a lightweight bike, and you've got also an electric bike all in one. All right, so this is really fascinating. So I'm here to unravel this particular bike, and as you can see, you'll be having also the pleasure of having this into account into your arsenal of bikes. Okay, so I'm arranging the bag for this bike that is intacted into it, and let's see how we can try to divulge the possibilities of this particular folding light electric bike into the open. All right, so stay tuned for more as I try to put up my helmet. It's like for safety purpose, right, into the main streets, and let's go on unraveling the juiciest part of this folding light e-bikes. So as you can see, I'm trying to um, have those one intacted in here, all right, and fixing things up for the final run. And let's see what have we got here. So I'm trying adjusting the maneuvers for this particular bikes. All right, I got here its possibilities to entangled, checking on with the electric parts of it, because we'll trying to check this one later, the capabilities of this particular e-bike. So it has particular charging point, right? You can have your charger and plug into the wall, into the socket. And for your part, it's just as easy as waiting till it like full packed and ready to go autonomously, like without you pedaling the bike. All right. So this is the main possibility of this particular bike. So as you got here, this particular version of bike is really cool. All right. So Flebi Supra bikes, or like the electric bikes, I got here the version 2.0, is the most versatile and compact bicycle of the Flebi family. Right. It's 250 watts, allows us to move without effort and at high speeds. And it folds in second, and it drags, like the system that supported small retractable wheels allows it to move as it were like a trolley. All right. It also integrates the 410 Samsung battery that provides long autonomy. Right. So it has a battery for the one that I got here. It's a Samsung one, and it's a 14 amps. It is removable. You can remove the battery. You can carry it anywhere you want to charge it. Okay, and it's also gonna be replaced directly by yourself as easy as 1, 2, 3. All right. So it builds on Shimano Nexus, and it has like 7 gears. So this is really cool. It's like you're having a mountain bike as well, right? So the battery is lightweight, it's portable. You can carry it out and remove it and replace it and charge it as well. And it's really as easy as taking out candy from a child, right? So as what I mentioned earlier, its size is suitable for users of almost any size, may it be a little toddler, a middle-aged midget, or a full-grown adult, right? And I've got also the Schwalbe Marathon anti-puncture tires that is standard when you bought this one here. So this is really a cool package for the Flebi Supra 2.0, the bike that I got here, the folding light electric bike that I got, right? So the package contain for this Flebi is like integrated with a battery, and it has a charger for 100 to 240 VAC, and it also has a front and rear USB line. So this is really cool. And aside from the retractable pedals that you got here, it can be as standard as well, just to go on directly. All right, so what I mentioned earlier, this bike is really as cool as ever, right? And as what I've mentioned earlier, it has a lot of things that has to be specified on. Okay, so if we try to mention the specification of this bike, the lightweight for this, it only measures up to 16.8 kilograms, right? So this is really light, as if you're just carrying only a pack of groceries, right? The dimensions for this one is 130 by 106 by 57. All right. The handlebar height, it's maximum of 106, and it's really as into this the very particular part of this one. The saddle height is just like 110 max. That is the height. And when I'm saying max, I'm telling that's like a centimeter, right? The load capacity for this one is only 110 kilograms. That is really cool. I mean, it's not really that heavy, right? That's why I was able to like lift it directly into its backpack and then put it directly at the trunk of my car. All right. I got here also the maximum height for this one. It's like 1.85 meters. So it's really as portable as it is. The range charge is like 60 kilometers. Okay. The charging time is about 5 maximum, right? But 3 to 4, you're good to go. I'm talking about hours in here. Okay. The voltage for it is about 100 to 240 VAC. Top speed with the limits here in Madrid, it's like 25 kilometers per hour, but you can go beyond. But you have to go on with these trains. Right, the battery life cycle for this one is 600. The maximum slope in terms of percentage is 15%, right? When you try to go on dealing with a particular size. The tire's pressure is like 3.1 bar. That is 45 psi. Okay, that is like the standards. All right. And as what I've mentioned, because it can be carried with the backpack, the packaging dimension for this one is like in terms of centimeters, it's 66 by 40 by 75. All right. The certificate is issued by the Ebike Bicycles in SC EN 15194. So that is really trying to accommodate the bulk of the bike itself. Okay. The folding part, the lightweight part, the electric part. Now let's go on with its battery. Okay. The battery is made by Samsung. Okay, it's a 36 volts 14 amp LiON. It's a USB security lock battery. Guess what you've seen earlier. It can be removed directly, and you can just charge it anywhere because it can be removed and it can be stored on with it is possibility as it may seem, right? The frame rate, it's made of alloy TIG welded, and it's 16 inches by 1.75. And as we mentioned earlier, it's foldable, and it can be intact battery inside from the frame too. Okay, the motor of the bike, okay, consists of Ikema AKM 13.0 geared brushless, 36 volts by 250 watts. Okay, the fork is 1.18 inches. It is TIG welded. The display, because it has like an LCD display, it's a Big Stone C300S that you can try to go on changing with your kilometers and the speed that you got there. The controllers consist of KT36V. The rims of the folding light electric bikes is 16 inches by 1.75 inch with a single wall, right? Assisted into it. The charger, it's a Sounds Electronic 42.0V that is in European Union standards plug, right? The tires is made up of Schwalbe Marathon City that is 16 by 1.75 inches. That is really, really cool. The front brake is made of Promax alloy V-brake silver. The rear brake is a real roller brake. The front line is made of white light USB, so that is the light that you got here. The rear lighting as well is made of red light USB. And if you want to see what is a chain wheel, it's a 52T 165 millimeters, right? The brake levers is made of alloy lever brackets. The pedals as well go F284 and is foldable with retractable. The gears are made of Shimano Nexus 7. The handles are TPR soft and blacked, as well as it can be twisted directly into 7 gear. That is the speed, right? Handlebar is made of a 22.2 by 516 millimeter low rise silver with alloy folding type system, so you can fold the handlebar. And the saddle, if you may wonder, is made of Velo VL639A, and that's what you've seen earlier. It can be removed and replaced back again. All right, the kickstand is as directly as it is. It can just directly push and pull on in there. Okay, the rear pack is with the rolling wheels, and it has a ring as well. The carrying bag is for your option. So this is the time that we try to navigate on with the possibilities of this particular folding light electric bikes. And as you can see, I'm trying to like have fun in this particular bike, rolling and strolling around and having the possibilities of changing gears, and also trying to anticipate and manipulate the electric system of this bike. So I'm directly here in the beautiful Retiro Park in Madrid, that is in Spain, and I'm trying to go on exploring the possibilities of having this bike into action, right? So try to enjoy watching the possibilities of having this folding light e-bikes into place, right? And I hope you enjoy, right? So this other extras are for your eyes to see. Well, hope you like this humble review that I got here for the Flebi Folding Light E for electronic bike that I got here. It's a Supra 2.0 edition, and with all its fascinating amenities that is included, for sure, you know time will be wasted as soon as you purchase on this particular Flebi Supra 2.0. All right. So if you have not done already, right, please do hit the like button as well as subscribe, and go on sharing it with your friends if you do like it. All right. And I hope that you really enjoy this humble review for this particular Flebi Floating Light electronic bike review that I got here right now. Right. For everything else that matters, please do not try to skip on any ads that you've seen so far, and like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit on the notification bell for easy reference. Right. So stay tuned for more. And again, this is Markyz Sphere.